What's good with it, y'all? We back with another one. Talking about this Raptors finalizing trade to the New York Knicks. Y'all know what time it is, man. Let's get into it. What's good with it, y'all? Welcome back to A1 Hoop Zone. Back at y'all with another one. But before we get into this, man, y'all already know what to do. Hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're new. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. But let's go ahead and dive into this, man. So we got some semi-breaking news. I guess this is more of a reaction video to the breaking news of the Toronto Raptors finalizing the deal to send OG Anunoby over to the New York Knicks. Obviously, Knicks are receiving OG and Anunoby, and Raptors will be receiving RJ Barrett, Emmanuel quickly, and 2024 second round draft rights considerations. Um, I mean, what can we say? I mean, if there's a will, there's a way, and the Knicks always find a way to shoot themselves in the foot, man. I feel like right now, the Knicks should stay fast and stay where they are. Why do I say that? Because I feel like Emmanuel quickly is a huge part of coming off the bench for this team. RJ Barrett, as much you know, what I mean, as much gripe as I was giving him about the fact that he doesn't have a right hand, he's still a player on that team that was contributing, to the wins they have. You know what I mean? They're hell right now. They're in seventh place at the moment, and they're 17-14. You know what I mean? So they're above 500. They're 5-5 in the last 10 games. It's just a matter of just still figuring things out. But I think they started to move on because they realized that if RJ Barrett isn't scoring, he's not really doing anything else out there for you. No, can't play defense, can't rebound, can't assist. It's literally get to the left, stay to the left, finish with the left, and no, the right hand is literally non-existent. You know what I mean? It's one of those things where it's almost like he's on a NASCAR in the Indy 500. You know what I mean? He's going left the entire time. He's never looking to go right whatsoever. Only other player I would say in the league that's left hand, that's obviously a lefty that goes left, but does have the show that he finishes with the right with floaters and things of that nature is James Harden. RJ Barrett obviously is no James Harden in any form or fashion, but at the same time, he never developed into taking any steps forward as far as he's been in the league. You know what I mean? He hasn't done anything to show that he's improved his game in any type of fashion. And I think that's why the New York Knicks were saying, okay, we want to move on to a player that can contribute, give us the same thing. Because I mean, RJ Barrett averages like 18 points a game, and Anunoby isn't far off from that himself. The only difference is, Anunoby is extremely durable, and he's known for playing defense. The offense, him giving you offense, is just an extra, it's an extra drop in the bucket. But from the same standpoint of it, he's more of a known for his whole thing being a defensive player. Can rebound, definitely, and then like I said, he can put the ball in the hole too, and when given the opportunity and chance, we've seen him put up some big numbers before as well. But I think they're looking at it from a standpoint of having that size and having a wing that's a good defender because he's bigger than Josh Hart. So that again, Josh Hart is one of those players who rebounds. He does all the things that don't show on the stat sheet, but he also can do the things that's on the stat sheet as well. But OG Anunoby is the same player. He just has more size to him. You know what I mean? So you can't have enough of those guards because, like I said, RJ Barrett doesn't do anything outside. If he can't score, he's not doing nothing else. But I just don't like the fact they threw in Emmanuel quickly, who is a person that again is one of their microwave scorers off the bench. You know what I mean? They absolutely need that in order for them to keep that lineup as it is. You know what I mean? You want to have depth. Depth nowadays is literally the key to victory in some of these games. You know what I mean? And so him doing that, them as far as the draft pick, that I don't think they too much care because again they got their franchise point guard in Jalen Brunson. They got Josh Hart, so they have a 1-2 punch there that they like. They got Julius Randle, satisfied or not satisfied, they'll deal with that however that comes. And then, like I said, man, they're relying a lot on Debbie Chinko as well. But I'm very surprised that they threw in Emmanuel quickly into that trade situation as well. Extremely surprised by that. And again, only receiving OG Anunoby, but like I said, I think he'll come right in, fit right in, and you won't really see it. It's not really a needle mover in either way. I feel like you're just losing an extra body more than anything. But he's not going to move the needle for that team. You know, what I mean, he's not a player that's going to change anything. It's just more of saying you're picking up a more defensively minded guy that has size that does a little bit more than RJ Barrett does. So I would say from a chemistry perspective, I think again the Emmanuel quickly leaving is going to be the one that you'll see that's going to hurt that team in some type of way more so than them losing RJ Barrett. How do we grade this trade? I mean, if I was to give it an A through F, I mean maybe a C, C minus, something like that. I mean, it's not really much about it that's eye popping or jumps out at you that's going to be a difference maker. The Raptors, trending in the wrong direction. They're in 12th place at 12-19. So it's like for them, they're just kind of bring in something different because they still have Gary Trent Jr., Dennis Schroeder. They got what's my man name? Siakam there. So they have some players there with marquee names that can definitely score and things of that nature. Scotty Barnes obviously is still there. So it's like them losing OG Anunoby meant kind of nothing to them because he wasn't getting the minutes that allow him to go out there and be productive as he can be. It was just more along the lines of it is what it is type of player, and he gets spare minutes, he gets minutes, that kind of thing. So we'll have to wait and see how it plays out, man. Hopefully the Knicks can unlock something or he can help them in some, form of fashion. And, saying the Knicks keep riding high. Because, again, when you got the New York Knicks winning, dude, that garden gets to rocking and everything changes up. So we'll have to wait and see, man. But that's all I got for y'all. I appreciate you stopping through. Make sure you hit that like button. Sub to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment in the comment section. I'll be sure to respond to each and every one of y'all. How do you feel about this trade taking place, being finalized? How do you feel about who wins in this trade, or if it makes a difference? Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. But again, I appreciate you stopping through, and I'll be back with y'all to another one. Y'all be easy out there.